are out at Lake Street Skate Park. Gonna go meet up with Stowe Strauss. I was gonna come here to skate first, but it is soaked. Long Beach was wet, LA is wet. My day is starting a little bit rockier than I expected, but it's done raining, I think, so I think after we get some coffee, get fueled up, meet with Stowe, this will be where I film the rest of the day. Let's do it.
Let's do some skateboarding. You're just gonna be caught in the thick of all of it.
Did you say moving up here? Am I moving up to LA? Is that what we're getting at?
Well, you moved to Southern California, and there's really no other place for a thriving skateboarder to really live.
So last time we saw Stowe, he had some damage on his car. He got more.
Once again, it's not my fault, and I've never been here, and it's amazing. So.
All this freestyle skate park area too. Ooh, baby. I'm getting a little sweaty thinking about it already.
Trying to win. Pull up to the spot, it's a flock of beers. So much smoke, need oxygen. It's here. Bring y'all money, that's not the business.
Alright, so like I said, we're here at Lake Street, skating with Stowe. He's in the background doing some tricks now, but I'm gonna have him hop on this side in a minute, do some tricks for you. So, get a lot of questions about my board, right? I did a little setup video recently about my board, but I didn't go into too much detail about the shape and the concave. I ride a single kick freestyle shape, right? Flat nose, kick tail. Now, there's a lot of downsides to this, there's a lot of upsides to this. For what I do, I find that a flat nose is ideal. I do a lot of freestyle tricks, a lot of tricks that are more traditional, and where you would need a different tail versus nose shape. I do some tricks off my tail, I do some off my nose. And for certain tricks, like say flamingos, pogo tricks, for Caspers, for rail flips, I find that having a flat nose to flip off of is super helpful. Also with pogos, the leverage that you have over the board is much different when you have a flat nose to hop on. I find them to be much easier. Now Stowe, so Stowe rides a double kick board. This is a standard street shape from
OpenSourceSkateboards.com. Go get you one of these, or you can custom build one yourself.
More importantly, Mode Skateboards is probably where you should get your board. But
either way, it's good quality skateboards.
I disagree, Mode's better, whatever. It's a lot easier for other tricks. I'm not saying that it's right to have one or right to have the other. They're both good for different things. Kick flips, shove-its, varial flips.
In every direction, every stance.
Exactly, that's a big thing too. See, I really don't skate switch, I don't really do nollie tricks, and I don't really do a lot of ollie tricks. But if you're doing like ollie kick flips, you'd probably rather do it on one of these, right?
Yeah, because you have 4 options. You've got ollie, nollie, fakie, switch, cross-footed. You can even do bilbo, you can do hang 10, hang -10.
What's bilbo?
When you ride like this.
Oh, bilbo.
Bilbo wagon.
That's so sick.
But I don't know if that's local or if that's just what I thought.
It's official now. We're gonna call that bilbo stand.
Forward bilbo wagon or backwards bilbo wagon?
I prefer backwards bilbo wagon. I do my fakie M80 like that.
You're like skiing at that point.
Nice shot of your ass right there. Get your butt in the clip more.
I was trying to get my feet, but we're only here.
Stowe's been doing squats, guys. I find that these are really difficult for me to do a lot of my tricks, but I love double kicks for other certain tricks. So pretty much depending on what I'm skating, I just prefer different shapes. For instance, like I want to really show you guys the kick flip. The ollie kick flip is such a difficult trick to get down cleanly and to do high on a single kick board. Stowe has really good kick flips. I do not. But when you have a double kick board, your foot will flick off the nose, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And it varies based on whether you're gonna do a single kick flip, a double kick flip, or varials. You have kind of this whole range with the concave and just the curvature to work with.
That's pretty cool. So you actually aim for different sections of the nose to come in contact with. You have a kick nose that really gives you so many options to where you can come in contact with it as you're flicking the board. Because with kick flips, you're popping the tail and you're letting your front foot flick off the front of the board. Now, in comparison, when you have a single kick board, you're popping the tail, and you can see I have a flat nose. So no matter how you're coming in contact with it, your foot's just kind of scraping off into nothingness. Now, like I said, that doesn't make one of these boards bad. I love this board. This is a board that I designed for that reason. I like the single kick. But would you find that it's more difficult to get a single kick level?
I haven't done a lot of messing around on a single kick, so I actually would have to test it out a little bit more to say.
Would you mind doing that for me right now?
I can do that as you're talking, yes.
Let's do that. You trying to sweat him over here?
Told me I sucked.
That was ugly ass kick.
All right, same spot, same trick. I'd just say there's a different motion. Technically it's less effort, but if you're used to riding this and you try a kickflip on the single kick, you'll just find that it's a different motion, that's all.
And there's no pocket either. That was a good point that you made. So what's a pocket? Can you show us that? We get out of the way.
Here where the concave meets the nose, there's a little pocket right here, which is where your foot goes off for kickflips and heel flips. Here there is not. That's what we call a pocket.
So without that pocket on the nose, you don't really have much, you don't have the same sort of platform to flick as well, right?
Yeah, it's not there. Yeah.
If you have a single kickboard, you can catch somewhat of a nose, but there's no real like flat upright section, like no panel to catch that's going to easily level out that board. Whether you're doing ollies or kickflips, it's a lot harder. That's why back in the day when you saw guys like Rodney Mullen doing ollie kickflips, I mean a lot of those dudes who didn't have double kickboards at the time, when they were doing ollie tricks early on, they were actually popping off the nose and catching the board at the tail in order to level it out better. That's a trick people still do today when they're riding single kicks. I just find it really hard to pop my nose. But yeah, pros and cons. It's all about finding what works for you shape-wise.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, everybody's different.
You want a skateboard?
I'm ready. I've got some things I'm gonna have to try right now.
Yay, I've been making him talk to the camera for the last 20 minutes.
Yeah, I'm done talking. I'm ready to start walking.
Let's do some actual stuff on skateboards. Thanks you guys for tuning in. I'm sliding down this thing. So that's just a couple of things that I like about single kickboards and some good parts about double kickboards. So thanks for tuning in, guys. We'll see you next time for another Trick Tip Thursday. Until then, keep learning, keep exploring, keep dancing. And thanks to Stowe as well for being my guinea pig. Bye.